And here we go! Hello there, thanks for joining me. I am AVStoryteller and this is my Let's Play Dragon Age Origins. Thank you for joining me. Right, we rejoin Kassie within the Corvi Wilds. We are here trying to track down Darkspawn in order to collect 3 vials of Darkspawn blood for our joining ritual. We've also got a few other mini quests along the way. As you can see, we've had a recent battle here. Let me just bring up my quest journal here. So, we've got a Last Will and Testament, where we found someone named Rigby on the body in the Corvi Wild. Found a Last Will and Testament on the body of Rigby, beg your pardon. Found the cache mentioned in his will and take it to Jetta and Redcliffe. So that's in Tivinta, apparently, his camp. So we'll keep an eye out for that. So, we've also recently discovered a strange flower, which we'll bring back to the Kennel Master at the Ostagar camp. Grey Warden Cache. This is another quest given to us by Duncan. We have to retrieve some documents that will remind the powers that be that they pledge their allegiance to the Grey Warden, which Duncan feels that we may need to persuade them to join our cause. Now, before I started, I was having a quick look through the skills and talents, and I realised actually that I've been using Jory and Davos kind of reversed, because when I was looking at the skills and talents of Davos and Jory, so Jory has all these archery talents, and Davos has all this dual weapon, but I had been using Jory rather than an archer. I've been using him with the greatsword, and vice versa for Davos. So I've changed those two around, and I also discovered when I was looking at Alistair that he's actually had a bit of an injury here, some kind of deafness. Very easy to miss that. I only saw it in the character records, but then when I was reading through the codexes regarding controls, injuries actually mentioned the injury is indicated in a small red icon that you can see above the quick bar when you have the injured character selected. So down there, but if you click off him, it shows you the status of the other character. Now I forgot all this. I'd forgotten all this. Okay, so we need to sort that out for Alistair, because at the moment he's tone deaf. I like how he looked at me there.
Very well.
Oh, right, okay. Lesson learned. Healing poultice is not the same as a healing kit. Do I have any healing kits? What would that be under? Other? Crafting? Crafting. Oh, and I'll deal with that in a second. I guess not. So, he'll just have to stand there deafened for a while. Okay, now I've picked up this gift, which I want to give to Roach, but it's not seemed to be giving me the option, because what it tells me I have to do, where's the gift? Wow. Yes, no, I'm just amazed at myself that I managed to remember which number it was. So you have to select the party member, then right click on the item and select gift from the radial menu. Now I can't seem to select Roach in the party in this menu, in the equipment menu. Now that might be because he's not officially part of my team. One of the mods I installed was extra dog slot, which is why he's got a small symbol, which they refer to as a summoned creature circle, rather than one of the main character circles. So I imagine if I only had 2 as a companion, Roach would have his own window, and then I'll be able to see him in the inventory and select them there. So I'll need to keep need to remember that for when that presents itself. Okay, so let's have a quick look at these items, and then we can move on. Darkspawn Star. What else have we got here? Acid Flask. Corrosive acid requires poison making. Right, okay. Well, I'll get people to follow me. I think he's going to take the lead.
It shall be done.
Pouch of ashes. A small leather pouch containing ash ostensibly taken from the cremated remains. Excerpt of the local myths and legends. A yellow bloodstained page torn from a large book. Ooh, I smell quest. A pinch of ash. I'm still getting used to where all the keys are. Pinch of ash. Okay. This is the part where I'm getting confused. You get these big titles pop up on the screen, and I'm still getting used to whether or not this is a codec entry or a journal. So, stealth, merchant, not that. It'll come back to me, it'll come back to me. Torn from a book of a local myth and legend, the Kakari Wild are rife with legend and myths that have amazed and confounded scholars since the fall of Ostagar in ancient times. One such mystery lies behind the tale of Astia and Nebunar, two young lovers who lived in Ostagar. The legends say that Astia grew up in the company of Gazarath, a spirit of the earth, bound to an overhang on the banks of a lake in the Kakari Wild. Gazarath began to fancy her, and they spent much of their days together, talking and laughing. Over the years, however, Astia became a woman and began to seek the company of men. When Astia met Nebunar, the two fell in love, and Astia hoped to bring her lover to see her spirit friend, but the spirit, angered and jealous, bade her begone. Begone, babe! Gazarath told her that she would never see it again until she brought her lover's ashes and sprinkled them over their spot. Harsh. Astia was horrified and she fled from the enraged spirit, but she began to miss Gazarath, and on the day Nebunar asked her to marry him, she cut her beloved's throat, burned him and brought his ashes to Gazarath. Wow! She is damaged, knowing that their marriage will forever sever her ties to her dear spirit friend. There are a simple thanks but no thanks. I think you would have appreciated. There are legends among the Chassin that Gazarath still haunts the lake, and that those who sprinkle the ashes of the deceased over the right spot can summon the spirit. I'm not sure I want to. In memory of the contract with its beloved Astia, Gazarath will grant a single wish and then vanish, never to be heard from again. A note is scribbled in the margin beneath the page. Marcus, I think this is real. If you take the ashes I gave you and scatter them over a pile of rocks on an overhang overlooking that half-sunken Tevinter dome, maybe Gazarath will appear and give you a wish. If the battle takes you there, I think it's worth a try. Okay, so scatter them over a pile of rocks on the overhang that overlooks the half-sunken Tevinter dome. Okay, pile of rocks, overhang, Tevinter dome. Overhang, pile of rocks, Tevinter dome. Is it over there? Over there? This is the Tevinter room, maybe, I'm assuming. Keys. Oh, that looks like a camp. Let me just check the map. Okay, before we go to the camp, let's see if I can find this overhang. 2 seconds. Do beg your pardon. Just lost sound momentarily there. Ah, pile of rocks. Death route. Okay, are we ready for this? So, click. You see a pile of stone covered in a fine layer of dust and ash. Okay, evil spirit, but might grant me a wish. Right, okay, let's do this. Right, okay, it looks like we've got a bit of a baddie. Who summoned Gazarath from slumber? It was Alistair.
Who summoned Gazarath?
Let us make this words quickly.
Oh, Jory, if you want to move back. Oh, I want to click on you, thank you. Now move back. And now change your weapon.
Just die already.
And we want some rapid shots going on here.
Take that.
Okay, so you move over here. So if you want to chug one of those down. and another. Fixed it with Alistair. Nope. Come on, Davis, you've got backstab. Stab some back. Ooh. That's the holiest Kassie has ever looked. Oh, that was a level up. Right. Okay.
It is begun.
So, for my troubles, from the spirit, I got a chainmail, great iron, and a potion. Okay, let's check out this chainmail. It's not for me. Let's compare. So that seems identical to what you've got there. Splint mail and chainmail. Okay. And if I put that on you, now he lost his matching set bonus there. 663, and what's this one? That's the attack. So it's the defense and armor. 663, 762. From what I understand, defense is how likely you are to get hit, and armor is once you actually have got hit, this is how much damage it takes. It takes before it lets the rest of the punishment get into you. And I'm not entirely sure which one is best if you had to choose between a high defense or a high armor. I'm going to stick with that, like, because I suppose at the end of the day, if you don't get hit a lot because you've got a high defense, but when you do get hit, it cuts through you like a hot knife through butter because your armor is so low. That's not so great. I'd rather just get little bits of damage all the time because my defense is low, but my armor is so high I don't take a huge whopping chunk of health from the one hit that goes through. That's my theory. Oh, something else? A pile of rags. Enchanter's Footing. Light book, boots, rough, high, tier 1, restriction mage. Alright. So I'm just going to quickly assume that no one can wear them. Oh, Alistair. Oh yeah, that's you still got your bad ear. And can you make health kits out of that skill? Where was it? Herbalism. Potions. Okay, more potions. More potions. There's nothing about creating a healing kit there. So can you only buy healing kits? I cannot remember. Okay, we'll do a quick scout around here before moving on to that camp. Ooh. Uh-oh. Where are they? Cannot see them. Oh, I see. Right, okay. Right, everyone hold. I just want archers. Come on, Joey. Get in there.
Jet.
Oh, wrong one. Ah, camera, pan out more. See, I like this camera angle where you can go as far as possible. But then it doesn't allow me to look flat. I have to zoom in a level, and that's the next level. So it's that or that. There's no in between, unfortunately.
Oh my god.
Careful!
So you're aiming. And he's down. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to head back to that camp. Because I can heal up Alistair. By camping, it said. So that's what we're going to do. And we'll have a bit of a chat actually, because I haven't had a chat with the other two guys yet. What was that? Where's the rest of my guys? Run, Kassie! Stop pausing, start walking.
It shall be done.
I'm heroically leading them into a trap. Yeah, that's what we'll call it.
I shall.
Fantastic.
I shall do
Right
it.
away.
Another down.
And that one, people.
Have you no concern for your own existence?
Oh, that's a new one. I like that voiceover.
Don't say I didn't warn
As you
you.
say.
And how?
Do some of that. Ah, excellent.
It shall be done.
I thought it got a lot darker there. Okay, excellent. I've totally forgot I had put them on hold.
It is begun.
There was a mod actually that once you looted them, they didn't turn into bleached bone. They actually, the bodies remained there. Quite interesting. And I
As
get
you
some
say.
elf fruit. I'm going to make a quick save there. Ooh, is that another one of those flowers? Alright. I'm not allowed to pick it up, it seems. Right. Can I camp? How do I camp? I think I just missed. No, I'm obviously getting things messed up in my head. I thought I would be able to camp here. Well, moving on. I don't remember if there's a key to camp, is there? Let's have a quick look. And up and on down. Swap weapon set, character records. Well, do I have to do it from the map? Screenshot high menu. So, no, I imagine if that was a camp, there would be some kind of camp symbol maybe that I could click upon. What's that button for? If I'm wrong, obviously please let me know in the comments. That would be helpful. See some more elf fruit.
I shall do it.
Right, what have we got here? Right, so a nice good aim shot from you. Not so close, please. And you. And Kassie. Oh, what are you doing? Roach, get back here. What is that? That's one. Right, everyone attack him. Critical shots, please.
Have you no concern for your own existence?
That one. Alistair, try and put any of them on his back. Ooh, hell. Get out of there. You take 5.
Say your prayers.
All fools lame. Our skill has won the day.
Excellent. Now he can heal up naturally. Firebolt, fire arrows. Enchanted dagger. Okay. Enchanted dagger is going to... Ooh, what's happened to you, Warcry? Penalty to attack, still death. 4 seconds. So you can have the enchanted dagger. Have fun. I shall have the fire arrows.
I shall do it.
I'm taking this must be the rooms where the documents are. And I must have all the bottles of blood by now, surely. Does it actually even show up in my inventory? I'm looking for the quest, please. Tainted blood. You have successfully obtained, yes. Excellent. Onward. It stinks of trap, doesn't it? Some death fruit outside. This could be a trap. Alistair, you go check out there. Oh, hello.
Well, well. What have we here? Are you a vulture, I wonder? A scavenger, poking amidst a corpse whose bones were long since cleaned? Or merely an intruder, come into these darkspawn-filled wilds of mine in search of easy prey? What say you, Scavenger or intruder?
Okay. I am neither. The Grey Wardens are one on this tower, intruder, and just how are these your wild? I would prefer to know who you are and where you come from. Where did you come from? Stay back. Yeah, I think we will go with I would first know who you are or where you come from.
You are the intruder here. I believe the first question is rightfully mine. I have watched your progress for some time. Where do they go, I wondered. Why are they here? And now you disturb ashes none have touched for so long. Why is that?
Don't answer her. She looks chastened, and that means others may be nearby.
Oh, you fear barbarians will swoop down upon you.
Yes, swooping
Ping is bad.
She's a witch of the wild, she is. She'll turn us into toads.
Witch of the Wilds. Such idle fancies, those legends. Have you no minds of your own? You there. Women do not frighten like little boys. Tell me your name and I shall tell you mine.
You can call me Kassie.
And you may call me Morrigan, if you wish. Shall I guess your purpose? You sought something in that chest? Something that is here no longer?
here no longer. You stole them, didn't you? You're some kind of sneaky witch thief.
How very eloquent. How does one steal from dead men?
Quite easily, it seems. Those documents are Grey Warden property, and I suggest you return them.
I will not, for 'twas not I who removed them. Invoke a name that means nothing here any longer if you wish. I am not threatened.
Okay. Then shed some light. Who did remove them?
'Twas my mother, in fact.
I see. Is this a joke?
If so, it seems the truthful rather than funny sort, no?
Great. She's a thieving, weird, talking, funny sort of witch.
Not all in the wilds are monsters. Flowers grow as well as toads. If you wish, I will take you to my mother. 'Tis not far from here, and you may ask her for your papers if you like.
We should get those treaties, but I dislike this Morrigan's sudden appearance. It's too convenient.
Here we go with her. Tell us more about your mother first. I want to understand that. Are you a witch of the... I'm not entirely sure what a witch of the wilds is. Why are you interested in helping us? Why are you so interested in helping us? I'm not. I'm just really curious what you're going to do next.
Why not? I do not meet many people here. Are you all so mistrustful?
No, just me. Tell us more before you... I say we have a look around a little more first.
As you wish, and I shall watch. Should you change your mind, I can take you to her later.
Let's double check we've got absolutely everything. Nothing remains. Whoops, daisy. What? Why are you doing that? What? Why are you doing? Ugh. Fingers, keys, wrong place. Right, that seems to be all she wrote actually. Oh, that's some very tough foliage. Can't get through. Okay.
Your treaties yet remain with my mother. When you wish to go, I will take you to her.
Here's a thought. Why don't we wait here and you go and fetch them?
I do not fetch. If you wish to ask about your precious treaties, then come. Otherwise, stay.
Okay. Let's ask the question. If nothing else, to see what the response is. Are you a witch of the wilds?
Have I been dishonest? Some call us witches, yes, but purely out of superstition.
You know what the Circle of Magi is, don't you? The Circle requires an accounting of all mages. That is the law of the land and the chantry.
If you wish to tell your chantry about me, go ahead. I have nothing to fear from priests.
I say... tell me more about your mother.
She prefers her privacy, but I imagine she will be curious enough why you were here. Come, see for yourself.
Okay, let's go with her.
She'll put us all in the pot, she will. Just you watch.
If the pot's warmer than this forest, it'd be a nice change.
Follow me then, if it pleases you.
The Fade is a dream realm where the spirits of being something something something.
Greetings, Mother. I bring before you 4 Grey Wardens who...
I see them, girl. Much as I expected.
Are we supposed to believe you were expecting us?
You are required to do nothing, least of all believe. Shut one's eyes tight or open one's arms wide. Either way, one's a fool.
She's a witch, I tell you. We shouldn't be talking to her.
Quiet, Davith. If she's really a witch, do you want to make her mad?
There is a smart lad. Sadly irrelevant to the larger scheme of things, but it is not I who decides. Believe what you will. And what of you? Does your woman's mind give you a different viewpoint? Or do you believe as these boys do?
I'm not sure what to believe for crazy, but let's go with number one. I'm no fool, if that's what you're asking.
If you must protest so quickly, perhaps I need not ask. So much about you is uncertain, and yet I believe. Do I? Why, it seems I do.
So this is a dreaded Witch of the Wilds.
Witch of the Wilds, huh? Morrigan must have told you that. She fancies such tales, though she would never admit it. Oh, how she dances under the moon.
They did not come to listen to your wild tales, Mother.
True, they came for their treaties,
She
yes?
certainly has her mother's
and before
eyes.
you begin barking, your precious seal wore off long ago. I have protected these.
You... Oh, you protected them.
And why not? Take them to your Grey Wardens and tell them this Blight's threat is greater than they realize.
How do you know all this?
Do I? Perhaps I am simply an old woman with a penchant for moldy parchments. Oh, do not mind me. You have what you came for.
Time for you to go, then.
Do not be ridiculous, girl. These are your guests.
Oh, very well. I will show you out of the woods. Follow me.
Okay. The Dragon Age of the 9th since the ascension of the first divine of the Chantry. Okay. And we're back. Who's a good dog? Yes, you are. Right. Quick check of the map and the mission. So, Grey Wardens. Got the Darkspawn blood. Got the cash. Ooh, let's go speak to the kennel master first before we do anything. Dog kennels. Right. Well, I should probably make a proper save there. Just in case things crash, fingers in the wrong place again. If you see that happens, that's because either I intended it or because my fingers are in the wrong place. Obviously.
Greetings. Are you one of the Grey Wardens that went into the wilds? Did you happen to see any white flowers?
I did indeed. Davith mentioned you were offering a reward for one?
I don't know for sure that the flower will aid my poor hounds, but it's worth trying. I have, let's see, 20 silver to offer as a reward for it.
Is that all your hounds are worth to you? In the upcoming war? Where every hound may count? That's a pity.
Here, take 50 silver, that's all the money I have.
Ka-ching.
Perhaps we shall not lose as many hounds as I feared. Thank you for your help.
Thank you for your silver. I like silver, not as much as gold, but I like silver. Right, we'll camp Duncan.
So you returned from the wilds. Have you been successful?
Not that was easy, but yes, we have.
Good. I've had the Circle mages preparing. With the blood you've retrieved, we can begin the joining immediately.
Yeah, about that. Now will you tell us what this ritual is about? Maybe we should tell you about Morrigan and her mother. And what if we have second... Yeah, what if we have second thoughts?
Let me be very clear on that point. You are not volunteers. Whether you were conscripted or recruited, you were chosen because you are needed. There is no turning back now. You must gather your courage for what comes next.
Courage? How much danger are we in?
I will not lie. We Grey Wardens pay a heavy price to become what we are. Fate may decree that you pay your price now, rather than later.
Joy. So, forced into bondage by this tyrant Duncan, forced to ingest some potentially lethal darkspawn blood, and we're not allowed to say no. Okay, I have no problem facing what is to come. I have lots of problems facing what is to come. Is that why joining is so secret? You're saying this ritual can kill us? Is that why yeah, I like that question. Is that why the joining is so secret?
If only such secrecy were unnecessary, and all understood the necessity of such sacrifice. Sadly, that will never be so.
Let's go then. I'm anxious to see this joining now.
I agree. Let's have it done.
Then let us begin. Alistair, take them to the old temple.
What's wrong with the new temples?
The more I hear about this joining, the less I like it.
Are you blubbering again?
Why all these damn tests? Have I not earned my place?
Maybe it's tradition. Maybe they're just trying to annoy you.
Okay. I don't like this any more than you do. I say we overcome one of the guards and sneak out during the night.
I only know that my wife is in Highover with a child on the way. If they had warned me, it just doesn't seem fair.
Would you have come if they'd warned you? Maybe that's why they don't. The Wardens do what they must, right?
Including sacrificing us?
I'd sacrifice a lot more if I knew it would end the Blight.
There seems to be a bit of change of change of roles between those two. Let's see. You make a good point, she said.
You
not
saw
really
those
caring.
Darkspawns tonight. Wouldn't you die to protect your pretty wife from them?
Maybe
you'll die. Maybe we'll all die. If nobody stops the Darkspawn, we'll die for sure.
I've just never faced a foe I could not engage with my blade.
At last we come to the joining. The Grey Wardens were founded during the First Blight, when humanity stood on the verge of annihilation. So it was that the first Grey Wardens drank of Darkspawn blood and mastered their taint.
We're going to drink the blood of those creatures.
We thought that was a good
As
idea.
the first Grey Wardens did before us, as we did before you. This is the source of our power and our victory.
Those
Great.
who survive
We're
the joining
vampires.
become immune to the taint. We can sense it in the Darkspawn and use it to slay the Archdemon.
Those who survive, and if we're not sure... Yeah, well, we've been there. Okay. Let's get on with this then.
We speak only a few words prior to the joining, but these words have been said since the first. Alistair, if you would.
Join us, brothers and sisters. Join us in the shadows where we stand vigilant. Join us as we carry the duty that cannot be forsworn. And should you perish, know that your sacrifice will not be forgotten, and that one day we shall join you.
Davith, step forward. I am sorry, Davith. Step forward, Jory.
But I have a wife, a child. Had I known...
There is no turning back.
No, you ask too much. There is no glory in this.
I am sorry. But the joining is not yet complete. You are called upon to submit yourself to the taint for the greater good. From this moment forth, you are a Grey Warden. It is finished. Welcome.
2 more deaths. In my joining, only one of us died, but it was horrible. I'm glad at least one of you made it through.
How do you feel?
Like I've been stomped by a dragon. It's over, I'm fine. I still can't believe you killed Sir Joy. Nothing you said. Right, okay. So I'm thinking he killed Sir Jory, and instead of just sending him out to fight in the normal soldier ranks, in order to keep the actual joining ritual a secret, because as I said, it would not be taken well, and they wouldn't get as many recruits. That's what I'm thinking anyway. That's why he just simply couldn't be allowed to just... He still wanted to fight. Okay. Let's go with that one.
Such is what it takes to be a Grey Warden.
Did you have dreams? I had terrible dreams after my joining.
Such dreams come when you begin to sense the Darkspawn, as we all do. That and many other things can be explained in the months to come.
Before I forget, there is one last part to your joining. We take some of that blood and put it in a pendant. Something to remind us of those who didn't make it this far.
Take some time. When you're ready, I'd like you to accompany me to a meeting with the king.
What kind of meeting?
The king is discussing strategy for the upcoming battle. I am not sure why he has requested your presence. The meeting is to the west, down the stairs. Please attend as soon as you're able.
That was awesome! Oh! Is Roach dead, asleep, or succumbed to the Darkspawn blood? He's just asleep. He's fine. He's fine. Okay, before we actually go into the character stuff, let's have a quick check of the mission here. After the joining, join Duncan at the strategy meeting. You have survived the joining and now a Grey Warden. When you are ready, join Duncan at a strategy meeting. Apparently the king wishes to meet with you again. Okay, now I've got phenomenal cosmic power, but no tent to sleep in. Okay, let's have a quick look at the skills. I'm thinking 6 attribute points, so 1 in Constitution and just the rest in Cunning, I'm thinking. That's a no-brainer. Just want to get my coercion maxed out. Next, right. There we go. I want to get that, but I can't get that without combat training. As I previously mentioned, I don't think I'll have enough talents to get all 3 talents. So I'm going to save up my points rather than getting that. Definitely going to get Arrow of Slaying, I reckon. So I'll probably improve this first. So aim, crippling shot, defensive fire. Not going to touch the dual wheel because I want to stay out of melee combat. I don't know if stealth is going to be my thing or how useful it actually is going to be. Lockpicking, I'm thinking lockpicking would be a solid choice. What's combat movement? The quick step and rogue can easily outmaneuver opponents, granting a wider flank angles that make see that's backstabs again. That's melee weapons, which I'm going to avoid. So that's a bit of a pointless one. Coup de grace again. I think that's melee, so a bit pointless. And feign deaths. No. So lethality. This is the one which I really want. Because if the rogue's cunning score is greater than strength, I basically add my cunning modifier to any damage. So that's the one I'm really gonna go for, I think. And evasion sounds really good as well. This rogue gains an almost preternatural ability to sense and avoid danger. This talent grants 1 in 5 chance of evading physical attacks, including being stunned or knocked down. Does that include fireballs? I mean, that's a very physical hit. So I need, right, something to keep in mind next time. Dex was 23. I'm trying to remember what other characters have got good lockpicking. I think I might just get that myself to get all the extra loot. So I need to improve combat training. Let's go back to, was it skills? Right, so once I max that out, then I'll get improved combat training. Or maybe the next one I should get improved combat training so I can spend some of these talent points I've got. That might be the more sensible thing to do. Roach. Right, I'm not entirely sure what's good for you, War Dog, but extra health to keep you in the battle is never a bad idea. In fact, I could just max out his constitution. He wouldn't do that much damage, but he's there really just to keep the enemy's attention and off myself and the other ranged characters. So if he's just like a solid tank character, he might not give out much damage, but he can just stand there and keep on taking it. That might not be a bad idea. Might not be a bad idea. Let's do that. Oh, doggy abilities. So what we got? Mabari growls so fearsomely that its opponent suffers a penalty to defense unless it passes the mental resistance. Okay, and that's an activated ability. This is a passive one. Gains fire resistance, cold resistance, electricity resistance. Charge. Dealing normal damage if the attack hits and knocking the opponent down unless it passes a physical test. That sounds great. Shred. If the attack hits, it is automatically critically hits. If the target can bleed, if it bleeds, we can kill it. It takes additional damage for a short time. Nemesis. The Mambara has become a relentless killer. It gains bonuses to health and health regeneration. Ooh, that coupled with a maxed out constitution sounds like an amazing tank. It'll take a kicking and keep on ticking. I'm liking the idea of that. Dread Howl, stunning most nearby enemies. Vigorous combat training, giving bonuses to critical chance attack and armor. And pinning it to the ground. So yeah, I'm gonna try and get Nemesis, so we'll go along this route. So, charge! Excellent. Okay, so excellent, and that's just gone straight in there. I've got no other skills to slot. Here we go. No, that's already there. So Deadly Strike makes a strike at the vulnerable area of the target, dealing normal damage, but gaining a bonus to armor penetration. And I'm thinking that's probably going to be melee. We'll find out first time we try to use it. Cheeky little quick save there. And bring up the map and find our next course of action after the joining. Oh, do we have a lot of stuff? We do. Maybe we should cash in before the battle. Quickly pop to the quartermaster, which should be just down here.
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps?
Yes. Let's have a look at your... Ooh, other goods.
So long as you keep it quiet.
Actually, I could do the health kit. Wow, that's expensive. That's like more than Wow. How do I make these? I don't want to have to pay for these. Double baked Mambari Crunch. Sounds delicious. God, that's expensive. Wardens. Oh, +2 Constitution. Nice. Oh, sells for nothing, so no point selling it. Battle axe. We'll sell that. Maybe I should actually keep hold of this, so in case I need to equip my next companion. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go to the joining meeting, beg your pardon. Strategy meeting.
Loghain, my decision is final. I will stand by the Grey Wardens in this assault.
You risk too much, Kaelin. The Darkspawn Horde is too dangerous for you to be playing hero on the front lines.
That's the case. Perhaps we should wait for the Orlesian forces to join us after all.
I must repeat my protest to your fool notion that we need the Orlesians to defend ourselves.
It is not a fool notion. Our arguments with the Orlesians are a thing of the past, and you will remember who is king.
How fortunate Marek did not live to see his son ready to hand Ferelden over to those who enslaved us for a century.
Then our current forces will have to suffice, won't they? Duncan, are your men ready for battle?
They are, Your Majesty.
And this is the lady from Highever I met earlier? I understand congratulations are in order.
I want to say 2, but I feel the humble persona I want to portray is I don't feel that special.
Oh, but you are. Every Grey Warden is needed now more than ever.
Your fascination with glory and legends will be your undoing, Kaelin. We must attend to reality.
Fine. Speak your strategy. The Grey Wardens and I draw the Darkspawn into charging our lines, and then?
You will alert the tower to light the beacon, signaling my men to charge from cover.
To flank the Darkspawn, I remember. This is the Tower of Ishal in the ruins, yes? Well, who shall light this beacon?
I have a few men stationed there. It's not a dangerous task, but it is vital.
Then we should send our best. Send Alistair and the new Grey Warden to make sure it's done.
You mean I won't be fighting in the battle? Ka-ching! Ooh, and if it's not that dangerous, I can do it myself and then slip away.
No. It's best that you both go.
Damn it.
You rely on these Grey Wardens too much. Is that truly wise?
Enough of your conspiracy theories, Loghain. Grey Wardens battle the Blight no matter where they're from.
Your Majesty, you should consider the possibility of the Archdemon appearing.
There have been no signs of any dragons in the wilds.
Isn't that what your men are here for, Duncan?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, the tower and its beacon are unnecessary. The circle
We
of
will not
Magi...
trust any lives to your spells, mage. Save them for the Darkspawn.
Enough! This plan will suffice. The Grey Wardens will light the beacon.
Thank you, Loghain. I cannot wait for that glorious moment. The Grey Wardens battle beside the King of Ferelden to stem the tide of evil.
Yes, Kaelin. A glorious moment for us all.
I know that sinister tone. I've used it several times myself.
You and Alistair will go to the Tower of Ishal and ensure the beacon is lit.
What? I won't be in the battle.
This is by the King's personal request, Alistair. If the beacon is not lit, Tern Loghain's men won't know when to charge.
So he needs 2 Grey Wardens standing up there holding the torch, just in case, right?
Where is this Tower of Ishal exactly?
The tower is on the other side of the gorge from the King's camp, the way we came when we arrived. You'll need to cross the gorge and head through the gate and up to the tower entrance. From the top, you'll overlook the entire valley.
When do we like the beacon? Where will you be?
I will be fighting beside the king with the rest of the Grey Wardens. Again, at his request. We will signal you when the time is right. Alistair will know what to look for.
Okay. What if the Ash Demon appears?
We soil our drawers, that's what.
If it does, leave it to us. I want no heroics from either of you.
And how much time do we have? Just so I know exactly how long I've got to plan my escape.
The battle is about to begin. Once I leave, move quickly. You'll have less than an hour.
That's not a lot of time. Are we in any danger?
Of course. Even the best laid plans go awry. So do what you must. I trust you both.
Just not enough to actually fight with the rest of you.
There will be plenty of battles, Alistair. Be patient.
Let's ask this to give the illusion that we want to be on the front line.
Stay with the Terran's men and guard the tower. If you are needed, we will send word.
Okay, I know what I have to do.
Then I must join the others. From here, you two are on your own. Remember, you are both Grey Wardens. I expect you to be worthy of that title.
Duncan, may the Maker watch over you.
May he watch over us all.
And I said that I know what I have to do in the same tone of voice that Logan gave that last comment of his. Rightio then. Let's have a quick check of the map and the mission. Right, Tower of Ishal. Phenomenal. Right. Journal. Light the beacon at the top of the Tower of Ishal. King Kaelin has asked that you and Alistair to light the beacon to signal when the Darkspawn Horde have committed themselves to battle. Logan's men will then charge the Horde's flanks. Phenomenal, huge, dramatic battle scene coming, and I think this is the perfect place to leave it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave me a comment. You can also like it. Also subscribe if you would like, that would be fantastic. But leave a comment if you only have time to do one thing. Anyway, I hope to see you in next episode. So until then, take care of yourself and goodbye for now.